Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Guys, can you feel it? Can you feel the Christmas in the air? Daytimes it's still plenty hot, but at nighttime it's getting cooler. That humidity's coming down. Guys, football season is literally 3 weeks away from today for kickoff of the 2018 season. We'll be done playing the Carolina Panthers right now, and we'll be talking about game number 1 in the books. Unbelievable. You know I'm old. And when you get to be my age, you start realizing how fast time goes. And I think that's because when you're 8 years old, let's say, a year is an eighth of your life. Well, and that seems like a lot. When you're 50 years old, a year is only a 50th of your life. So it seems like it's a lot quicker than when you're young. So make sure you enjoy all the time you have, because before you know it, your kids are going to be grown, you're going to be old with gray hair and decrepit. So make the most of every day and make the most of every opportunity. Let me make sure Joe Boo's got his refill here. We had a major scare yesterday. You don't mind if I finish this, do you, Joe Boo? Okay. I'm going to finish this off for him. We had a major scare yesterday with Zach Martin. We were definitely fortunate that no structural damage to the knee. We dodged the bullet. Hopefully he'll be ready to go week 1, week 2 at the latest. Xavier Woods, hamstring issue, 2 to 4 weeks. Maybe he'll be ready for week 1. Maybe it'll be week 2. It's up in the air right now. But that is definitely a cause for concern. Jameel Showers is probably going to be gone, and that drops your depth down quite a bit. So Jason Garrett basically says we have some issues with safety, and we're going to be looking around to see who's available. Well, that's good that they're finally recognized that they've been thin all along in safety. And let's see what they come up with. There is George, and I know I'm going to butcher his name, Lika, the safety from the Bengals. I suck at names, forgive me. He was third on the team last year in tackles with 79. Had 1 interception, but Cincinnati's kind of like the Cowboys. Nobody had more than 1 interception on their team. In fact, I think they only had 6 interceptions for the whole team. Like I said, third in tackles with 79. I think he had 82 or so the year before. Good player, but nothing that really wows you. His salary cap hit was going to be $6.2 million, so you're not talking about a whole lot of money. 28 years of age, so not the youngest, but not extremely old. And I know people are sick and tired of me talking about somebody who's wearing green right now. Well, used to wear green, who I don't think will ever play another down in Seattle. If we're going to have to get somebody else, if we need help, why just get somebody to get you by? Why not get somebody who's really gonna do some damage? When you look at the makeup of this team, would you believe the 2014 team, that after 3 8-8 seasons had the bust out year, had the opportunity to make it to the NFC Championship game had it not been for Aaron freaking Rodgers in the catch no catch? There's only 11 guys on this team, from that team. 12 if you count Sean Lee, but Sean Lee didn't play that season because he destroyed his knee. 11 guys, that's it. This is an all-new team. This is an all-new gang. This is one of the youngest teams in the NFL. So the argument of saying, well, you don't want to get him because he's old, well, I dare say some extra leadership would be good. Seemed like the fire agreed with me there too, because it kind of like rose up, or maybe it was trying to tell me something, I don't know. But the veteran leadership would be immense. The ring that he has on his finger would be huge for those young guys to look at, and one. But we'll see what the Cowboys decide to do. And with this young team now, Dak. How do you guys feel about Dak Prescott's performance thus far in preseason? I keep hearing the same, he's dink and dunk, he sucks, he's missing guys, you know, and I'm not saying he doesn't have room to improve, because everybody has room to improve. But let's just look at the numbers thus far. Thus far, Dak has played 4 series. In those 4 series, he's had 18 passes, and they've completed 13 of them. 2 of them were touchdown passes, and it's a total of 125 yards. I'm writing this down because I want to make sure I got it straight. His completion percentage was 72.2, and his QBR for those 4 series was 128.2. Okay? A lot of guys said he sucked. Terrible. Get him out of here. Can't do jack with him. All right. Typically in an NFL game, you get about 8 possessions. Now I know we were playing the 49ers, and I know we were playing the Bengals, although the Bengals usually have better defense than offense, but it's still preseason. So, you know, keep that. Man, don't know what bug that was. But keep that in mind, because again, it's just preseason. It doesn't always correlate. But hypothetically, if you take those 4 series, multiply it by 2, you're assuming that that would be a game, okay? If you did that, what his numbers would work out would be 26 out of 36, 250 yards passing, a 72 QBR, 4 TDs, and 128.2 rating. Does that sound as bad as sucking and needing to get him out of here? Damn. I guess that's like a moth to a flame and I'm in the way. Jeez, that sucker just right there in my face. Yeah. I don't know that that sucks. But here's the thing that you gotta pay attention to. Last night's game, in those 3 series, he hit 6 different wide receivers. Okay, this is weird. I don't know what this damn bug is flying around here, but this thing, it hit me in the nose, then hit me in the ear. Good grief. Guess I gotta put some kind of screen up around here. But I'll take 4 TDs, 250 yards, and no turnovers any day. Now, another interesting thing, because we know Mike Fisher said, what happened last night changes nothing about the narrative on Rico. But Rico, believe it or not, was your leading receiver last night. That play, taking the ball, which could have been an interception, and pulling it out of the guy. I mean, it was just kind of like, you could see the basketball skills that he has. Was incredible to me. As a locust. That sucker's burning now. That's what you get for messing with me. Tell you what, let's make sure we create and burn them up. There we go. Burn, locust, burn. So now we know fire attracts locusts. Okay, so I think he's taken care of. So I'm interested to see what happens with Rico, because clearly he can catch the football. His blocking isn't the worst blocking I've seen, and for some reason, if block is an issue, explain to me why Chaz Green is still on this team. I don't know that Rico's blocking is any worse than Chaz Green. Am I wrong on that? And when you start saying that we got a problem at tight end, well, you're telling me that those guys are all head and shoulders ahead of him? I don't know. But I got to tell you, I want to see some more Rico this week coming up. I think that you take that ability, that pass catching ability, that height, that body size, and you find a way to make him work, at least for a few plays in this team. Get him out on special teams if you have to, but do what you have to. I'm telling you, you've got to go ahead and take the guys and say, if I can get 3 good plays out of him, find a way. All right, guys. The next move is on the Dallas Cowboys to see how they're going to try and fill in the safety position. I'm really tired. And I got so much to do. But as always, guys, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. I am truly blessed to be able to do this with you guys and have your support. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope you made the most of it. I'm going to sit out here and watch the cicada burn, finish off my rum and coke, and then I'm going to bed. I'll see you guys soon. Oh, I know, I'm just a bandwagon fan, but got my Dallas Cowboy pin, the training camp to go with my Dallas Cowboys handbook. See you guys later. Up your butt, Jobu.